First of all, let me start by saying, me putting a Kawunga Pali artwork over Keisha does not mean your problems are any less. It just means that's what I thought of the first time, like, girls are thing. Like from Zambia, Kawunga Kara Tuipaya. It's a play on, it's just a play on something. I just had to make it. And it's a way of getting the word out there that your EP is finally coming out. Keisha 2.5, Kwesi's daughter 2.5, by Keisha the Black Rose, as she used to be called in the past. Now she's just Keisha Chirufya, I believe. This is from Explode. That's a record label, management company. Yeah. So she's talking about depression and how most of us ignore it in African circles, make fun of it, while people are going through some real stuff out there. Why do we make fun of it? I feel like, Muno, it hasn't been a real thing like that. People feel like Africans don't get depressed. We are not supposed to, you know, express ourselves in such ways, because we've always looked at it as an American thing. Because if you listen to this song and video shot by Lanzi, by the way, nicely done, Lanzi. If you listen to it, you find that she's talking about cutting herself. She's talking about how you guys don't take it seriously out there, that I'm going through this. And, you know, I can't see me. I'm just losing myself in my mind. Whatever is triggering this depression. She mentioned Kwesi creeping in. Kwesi must be her father, so I'm sensing daddy issues here. It's nicely done, you know, it's gothic. If you really look at it, you get moved if you are in those circles of people who listen to hip-hop. Regardless of how sad and depressing the story might be, gives you comfort knowing there's someone else going through the same thing. I believe that's why most people listen to hip-hop music. It's relatable, it's in-your-face messages, not just metaphors. So with this one, I feel like the niche audience she caters to will get it, because most of the youth nowadays are going through this. Some of them are glamorizing depression, self-harm, and putting it out there just to fit in. But some of them are actually going through it, like she's trying to display here, you know. And the risk in this is that the more people glamorize it, the more people ignore and not really take it seriously, because they feel people are just now trying to fit in and trying to emulate the Americans and whatnot. So what to say about this? What do you think of it? You know, do we need to give out stories as they are, so that people out there, the few, relate and get comfort from knowing that Keisha Nankwe ni artist, but Nankwala Pitamo Mufia Ifi. I'm comforted in knowing this. I'm comforted that if she went through this and rose above it, I can do the same. Or do we look at it as, this could be a trigger? Look at the artwork and say, this could be a trigger. I might be at the edge of doing this, and she just gave me an idea to do this. All in all, art was meant to evoke emotion. And this just did that for me. It just evoked certain emotions in me. Let's talk about the raps. I like her raps. I like how she sat on this beat that's dark and it's slowish, and yeah, I don't like how she pronounces words like thought. Instead of saying thought, she says that. Instead of saying gossip, she says gossip. So I hope she works on that. But her raps all in all are cool. I sense the clarity has always been worked on. Because back in the day, I used to knock her for rhyming too quickly and too fast, and we couldn't get what she was saying. But it's getting clearer now. Keisha, you doing?